A warrior draws his sword, and in the distance the top of a mountain is sheared clean off. If you're like me, and logically if you're watching the videos on this channel, there's a non-0% chance you are like me. You have seen a show, or video game, or read a manga or two with that exact scene. Hell, as I'm saying this, you just watched Madara do that very thing. But, what if I told you? It isn't only something we created in our modern media, but there truly was a sword that could do the same thing. On the Emerald Isle of Ireland, a lone king, lost from a kingdom and entangled in an affair, bears a sword that arcs its swing with rainbows and cleaves the tops from mountains. Caladbolg, the sword of Fergus mac Roic. Now, Fergus was the king of Ulster, who ended up giving his throne to a child, this will be important later, in an attempt to take a woman's hand in marriage. This leads him into a retainership for the new boy king, and several misadventures revolving around said new king's own love life. Relationship woes, missions to nearby Connacht, assassinations and feasts, ultimately leading to Fergus's defection to the kingdom of Connacht, and an affair with Queen Maeve. And this eventually leads to the cattle raid of Cooley, the story where Cuchulainn does battle with the army Fergus is leading single-handedly. Mind you, Caladbolg was stolen at this point, by a charioteer who had caught Fergus and Maeve in the act. So essentially, without a sword, Fergus heads into the fray, carrying one made out of wood. When he meets Cuchulainn, Cu does not want to fight Fergus, who is his foster father, and Fergus really does not want to fight his foster son. So, they come to an agreement to yield for one another, for now, and go their separate ways. After which, Fergus regains Caladbolg, and eventually comes face to face with the same boy king he had given the throne to, Concobar, and, forbidden from killing him, lets loose with a fierce strike from Caladbolg that rips the tops from 3 nearby hills, avoiding killing the child, but displaying the power to certainly do so. So, a sword so sharp that when swung, even the hills and mountains fear its edge. A truly fearsome tool for battle, and the latest entry into the Myth Armory. As always, thanks for watching.